And welcome back to the Nightly Nugent. Ted, just heartbreaking. We're talking about the invasion of America, and yesterday you said it so pointed. You've coined the phrase engineered recidivism. This is really the engineered invasion of America, and I want to take the topic a different direction tonight. I want to talk about the homelessness in America. We've got cities like Los Angeles, 65,000 homeless, New York City, 61,000, Seattle, 13. Those three cities alone are nearly 150,000 homeless individuals. Nationwide, it's of epidemic proportions. And, we can get into the reason for that here domestically, whether that's the mental health issues, but I don't want to go there today. What I want to talk about is we have over 5 million illegal invaders now that have come in the country. Where are they going? We see that even in New York City, the left, the Democrats on the street have had enough. You look all across the country. I mean, where in the world are we putting 5 million people for housing, let alone jobs? Ted, this is a crisis.
Well, welcome back to the Nightly News, where truth, logic, and common sense, goodwill, and decency, and the real American middle finger, defiance, critical thinking, we the people, experiment, self-government is alive and well. Happy hunting season, everybody. And the reason I always started off like that, Keith, is because our surroundings are so toxic.
It is.
We bring up, you don't just celebrate the flowers and the butterflies and the backstraps and a good arrow and a campfire. You have to maximize those good things, but we take on the bad and the ugly. I have a terrorist watch list at the Nugent house. You know who's at the top of my terrorist watch list?
Who?
Uncle Sam. Uncle Sam is engineering recidivism. 99% of violent crimes is created by Uncle Sam's pro-crime court system and so-called justice system. We have engineered invasion. It's not just an abstract invasion. Uncle Sam has orchestrated an engineered invasion of military-age men from the enemies of not just America, but the enemies of mankind. We also have engineered homelessness in America. It is engineered because we have so spoiled people that they're so worried about pronouns and that they have given a check to not be productive. They are literally rewarded for slovenliness, criminality, indecency, and violent crime. Those subhuman categories are considered in the asset column for the number one terrorist in the world today, the United States government. And I know the FBI is watching because they're terrorists too. They're violating their oath to the Constitution. The Department of Justice is the Department of Anti-Justice. And this homeless, engineered scourge is a manifestation of the deep state and the global community that want to take over America. The electric vehicle scam, the environmental degradation because of the electric vehicle scam. Once again, the Nightly News is about identifying cockroaches because they're ubiquitous, they're everywhere, and Uncle Sam is the cockroach czar. So all I can say is that it is so scary, it is so heartbreaking that our government has turned on we the people, that now we the people have to be louder, more vociferous, more demanding, more scolding than ever. And that's why I've been called a radical and an extremist all my life, because when I say indecency and crime and negativity, I identify it. I name names. I identify systems by which good people are victimized by engineered recidivism, engineered invasion, engineered homelessness. So once again, everybody, if you're not communicating with your elected employees, if your senator doesn't know that you're absolutely pissed off about this, and then call him back a week later and go, well, what are you doing? What are you doing about this? Instead of rewarding homelessness, we should end homelessness. And there are systems, and I can give you the outline, but it's such common sense. You don't give them needles, and you don't let them shit on the street, and you don't let them attack people. You don't set them free after on film they beat somebody in the back of the head with a ball bat.
I want to give you one more thought here, Ted. It seems like America's priorities are way out of whack. We have over 57,000 homeless veterans on the streets of America right now. Yet Uncle Sam continues to spend billions of dollars in the Ukraine. And then I'm going to tie it back to what we're talking about today. We have such an open border, 5 million illegal invaders in America that we are putting up in hotels all across the country, sending billions to the Ukraine, yet 57,000 homeless vets, the ones that fought for that Constitution, they're left out in the cold. Final word, Ted.
Well, the final word is that we, the people, have been so cushy for so long that we're looking the other way. And I even have dear friends that will just roll their eyes and squirm and laugh when I bring up statistics that are irrefutable, like the invasion, the millions coming across our border, the footage of military-age men from all across Africa and Asia and the Middle East coming across our border, and they'll still say, yeah, but I got NFL tickets and we have a barbecue this weekend. Well, wait till these invaders get their driver's license that Uncle Sam has given them, and they go down to the sporting goods store and they go through the National Instant Check program by the ATF, and they're authorized to buy firearms, and so then they can unleash their hatred for America. That's why, once again, it is September, and I'm never going to let a nightly Nuge go away, getting ready for another day, till I celebrate that it's September. It's the fall hunting season. My friends are out hunting and fishing. I got buddies getting their trap lines ready. The great outdoors will cleanse your soul. So I'm going to end it on a high note, Keith, because it's so important. We need to raise hell. We need to fight the enemy every day. I do every day because I'm a radical. He's an extremist. You know, Nugent's so extreme, he dares to experiment in self-government. I mean, that's literally the attack I've gotten over the years. So here's how I experiment in self-government. I got Happy, Sadie, and Coco here. Thank you for your prayers. Everybody saved Happy's life, my beloved Catahoula. The bow season is opening soon. My friends all around America are already killing big game and small game. I'm going to end it on this note. Get outdoors. Get yourself a bow and arrow. Take your kids fishing. Here's what we do around the Nugent house. We got these friends that create some of these supplemental deer feed. This is called the Red Chain. It's over there in Gorman Milling, Texas. This is how, Keith, it's so simple. This is how I get away from all this insanity. I go outdoors and I fill my feeders. I got some Boss Buck feeders, and these are called Red Chain deer pellets. There's some mad scientist concoction of these vitamins and minerals and nutrients and essential oils. We have more turkey. We have more groundhogs. We have more deer. Sandhill cranes are coming in. The ducks, the geese, the songbirds. We have so many songbirds. In this insane world, get outdoors. Tune into the Pursuit channel. Shemaine and I put our heart and soul for 34 years producing Ted Nugent. Actually, we don't produce it. Along with Dave Watson, we just push the record button and create this Ted Nugent Spirit of the Wild outdoor celebration on the Pursuit channel. So thank you for your support out there. Tell everybody you know that the Nightly Nuge is a spotlight on the cockroaches. You don't even need one anymore because they're everywhere. Uncle Sam, Big Tech, the Ford Motor Company with their drag queen pickup truck, Anheuser-Busch with their drag queen celebration. There is just pure evil all around us. So improvise, adapt, and overcome. Get outdoors. Find the healing powers of nature. Feed those wildlife. We got some Big and J. There's a product called Big and J. We just put it out by our pine trees that we planted ourselves. And we're eating the pears and the apples from the trees that we planted ourselves. I'm able to fight like a warrior son of a bitch because I'm healthy and I maximize my healing capabilities in the great outdoors. So everybody, fight like you mean it. Communicate and demand accountability from your elected employees. Tell everybody you know there's a Nightly Nuge, and go to tednugent.com. In fact, I just signed another 1,000 of these little ditties. You can get these at tednugent.com. And Keith, if that doesn't say everything, and here's my message to the military and law enforcement. If you're given a command that violates your constitutional oath, you might want to put one of these on and tell your boss who gives you an immoral command that I will not comply. See you tomorrow, Keith.
Yeah, tomorrow, Ted, we're going to talk about the invasion a little further and what that means to the war on drugs or the drugs war on us. See you tomorrow night.